I'm John Adirola, host of TYT University and The Common Room, and also the first ever winner of The Experts. But this week, I'm an expert at guest hosting.
I'm a digital media consultant in the music industry, but I'm an expert on the New York Yankees.
I'm a nonprofit fundraiser, but I'm an expert on the Muppets.
Welcome to The Experts. Our game is played in 4 rounds. In round 1, our experts will answer 10 questions apiece. We're going to start with Whitney, our New York Yankees expert. Now, Whitney, just to be clear, you're answering questions specific to the Joe Torre era.
Thank you.
Do you anticipate a home run?
I'm going to knock it right out of the park.
Okay, well, let's find out if that confidence is justified.
Great.
Question 1. From what fired manager did Joe Torre take over?
Buck Showalter.
That's correct. Who led the American League in saves in 1996, Torre's first season?
Poopers. I don't know.
It's not Poopers, unfortunately.
It's Trevor Hoffman, isn't it?
John Wetland?
Oh, okay.
It's the first time I've ever heard of him, too.
No,
so
he was
worry.
the closer that year.
What 2 Yankees pitchers pitched perfect games in the Joe Torre years?
David Wells and David Cohn.
That's correct. Question 4. Who shoved Coach Don Zimmer to the ground during a brawl in the 2003 ALCS?
Pedro Martinez.
Also correct. Who is the only Yankee to win an AL MVP during the Torre years?
A-Rod.
You are on a roll. That's Alex Rodriguez. In what season did Joe Torre's Yankees have the greatest number of wins with 114?
1998.
You're again correct. Against what team did Torre's Yankees become only the 2nd team in history to lose a World Series with a lead in the bottom of the 9th in Game 7?
The Arizona Diamondbacks.
It does not say here, but it does say Arizona Diamondbacks, so that's correct.
Thank you.
What fan interfered with a ball in the 1996 ALCS, deflecting it into the stands and turning it into a home run?
Little Jeffrey Meyer.
Also correct. After Jorge Posada, who appeared in the 2nd most games as a catcher in the Torre years?
Joe Girardi.
You are on a roll. Last question. What uniform number did Joe Torre wear?
6.
That is also correct, giving you a score of 9 out of 10.
Damn you,
Setting
John
a pretty high
Wetland.
bar for the other 2 contestants.
Thank you.
Now we'll move on to Dave, our expert on the Muppets. Question number 1. What Muppet character wrote a book that topped the New York Times bestseller list?
Kermit.
Unfortunately, the answer is Miss Piggy. In what film do the Muppet Babies first appear?
The Muppets Take Manhattan.
That is correct, 1 for 2. At the end of the 2011 film The Muppets, what song do all the cameo performers sing?
Phenomena.
Yep, making it a worldwide phenomenon. That's correct. Question number 4. What is the name of the scientist on Pigs in Space?
Dr. Julius Strangepork.
That is correct. You're 3 for 4. What other celebrity died on the same day as Jim Henson?
Oh, no idea.
That celebrity was Sammy Davis Jr. In the 2011 movie The Muppets, what is the name of Gonzo's plumbing business?
Gonzo's Royal Flush.
That is correct, the Royal Flush. Question number 7. Rizzo the Rat is named after a character in what film?
Midnight Cowboy.
That's correct. He's named after Dustin Hoffman's character, Ratso Rizzo. What Muppet, a perennial favorite, did Jim Henson and Frank Oz perform together?
The Swedish Chef.
That's correct, a personal favorite of mine. Question number 9. Who is the only human performer in the film The Muppets who appeared as a guest star on The Muppet Show?
That was Alan Arkin.
That's also correct. 7 correct so far. Your last question for round 1. Who plays the final trumpet note of the opening theme of The Muppet Show?
Zoot?
Can you repeat that?
Zoot?
Unfortunately, no. The correct answer is Gonzo. That puts you at 7 out of 10. So far, Whitney is leading. We move on to our 3rd expert.
It's okay.
Tim, you are an expert on Firefly. Now, typically, you are behind the camera directing the experts. How does it feel to be in one of the hot seats?
It's a lot scarier.
You do look a little bit scared. Let's see if that fear is justified. Question number 1. What does the title Firefly refer to?
The class of spaceship that they travel on?
That is exactly correct. How many people live on the spaceship Serenity?
9.
Also correct. By what term are soldiers who fought for the independence known?
Browncoats.
That's 3 for 3 so far, and now we're moving on to question number 4. What year does the series take place?
2246.
You're off by less than 100 years. The correct answer is 2157.
It's close to a victory.
So close.
That's pretty close. Moving on to question number 5. Fox canceled Firefly on the day what number episode aired?
If I do the math, 11.
Unfortunately, the correct answer is the 10th episode. What character is named after the Hittite goddess of wild animals, the equivalent of the Greek goddess Artemis?
Inara.
That is correct. Question number 7. What is the name of Jane's Callahan full-bore autolock gun that he offers in trade for Mal's wife?
Vera.
That is correct. Who wrote Firefly's theme song?
Joss Whedon.
That is correct, although it was performed by Sonny Rhodes. Question number 9. What is the name of the move Walsh executes to escape from the Reavers in the episode Serenity?
The Crazy Ivan.
That is correct. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm quite interested, actually.
It's crazy.
The last question for you for round 1, giving you the opportunity to move past Dave. After English, what language is spoken most often on Firefly?
Mandarin, Chinese.
That is correct. Well, look at that. Tight
bad,
game
guys.
still. Whitney with
I'm
the lead
winning.
so
We're
far.
like
Experts or something.
Can we stop now?
Unfortunately not. You're obligated by contract to play all 4 rounds.